Hi, welcome to Dice Control Dojo. I'm Phil and I practice every day and share my tips so we can all get better at the casino. Today we're talking about the don't players. We're going to just review what the situation is with that and how it affects dice control players. One, we're on day 8 of my 360 throws. I had a horrible practice session, so I decided to do the video first before I throw my 36. It is cold and I cannot get my hands. It doesn't make sense to throw 36 if my hands are really cold and stiff. I just can't get them loose no matter how much I practice this morning. I just can't get a good grip on that dice. So this is a good advice for you. If it's just not working for you, step away. Don't throw at the casino. If you're having a bad day, you're having a bad day. There's nothing you can do about it. I'm not gonna waste my 36 throw, just like I wouldn't waste money at a casino if my hands aren't right. So look back on your videos on how to make sure your hands are working. I've re-inked myself like 3 times, but I just can't grip these dice. Today is they're feeling slippery. I've re-washed my hands several times. They're just I just can't get this thumb to release right. So it's good advice for you to say, hey, if it's not going well, it's not going well. You may have a bad day. And I know we're getting closer to Vegas, but sometimes you're just going to have a bad day. It doesn't matter how close or that I've practiced 81 days before Vegas. Sometimes it's just not going to work your way. Remember with dice control too. Let's just talk about it. We're trying to reduce the the benefits of the casino, right? They make the difference of them making money and us making money is very little with craps. It's a little bit bigger with other games. It's a lot bigger when you play these prop bets. But if you're doing pass line, come betting, don't side, your difference is very slim. So that's why we're doing this. But in the big scheme of things, let's talk about what that is. I could have an SRR at the end of this of 42. But if no matter who you are, you're going to have a bad day. And it's statistics too. So a lot of the people that don't like dice control say, hey, yes, you can change the degrees with the casino, but it's over 1,000,000 throws, not over 36 throws. That may be true, but also I know in my passion, in my heart, that no matter what happens, if I know there's a difference. I know there's a difference from me doing this and me setting up and throwing. I know there's a difference. And also, when you're playing and maybe you're keeping track and you're very depressed, right? You're throwing sevens like crazy, like crazy. Well, that should turn you around to be more inspirational. Like, what's causing that? Like today, when I'm practicing and I'm throwing my nines or whatever, my 9 throws, my pickup, I can't keep it right, my dead cat, everything's on target, but I'm double pitching. So there's a problem. My thumb is not right. So it's a good advice that sometimes it just doesn't work. And that's okay. Statistically, eventually, you're going to be better than the house. So just don't give up on that. And that's with me today. I'm trying to inspire myself through my own video. And just know that I'm going to get this right. It's going to feel okay. And I'm going to get my fingers to warm up no matter how much. For some reason, today is just bitter cold. And I just can't get the hands warm very well. So let's talk a little bit about the don't players. So I've dabbled in don't play. I've had some runs that I've done don't betting around the table, and there's nothing wrong with it. It's on the table. it obviously has the same amount of odds as the pass line as the don't pass. Some people think a little bit better. I hate don't payoffs because I'm getting less money than I want when I do a positive bet. But hey, you have to respect the don't player. I'm never gonna rub a don't player, right? They're trying to make money too. And sometimes it's a feeling like the table's down and the don't player is sensing this, and that's an opportunity to make money for them. I don't believe that. I like um, that in one of the podcasts I was just watching, they said they were playing craps at the Super Bowl, and they were saying, I've never won craps with a negative table, with a table that's just down. And that, I just, poof, it blew me away. You're so true. The energy of the room is dead. Now, with that being said, the energy of the room could have been bad before they came to the table and they're on a dead table. I do believe in energy. I don't think it's, I know that past performances doesn't indicate the future, but I still say I don't want to play at a dead table. I don't want to play at a place where everybody's down and miserable and not happy. My local casino, it seems like it's a dead table all the time. They're just, some people are just so negative towards playing. I'm like, why are you here? Like, what is what fun is that if you're at a table and you're mad all the time? And let me tell you, when I first started playing, and these guys beside me will tell you, I'm in a bad mood. I'd be low energy, Phil, because I'm pissed and I'm mad and I'm not throwing it right. And I threw a seven and I sevened out and I sevened out. Well, I know it's only money, it's only chips, but I've got to change my mentality on that. We got to have fun. We're here to have fun. I can practice all day, and when we were playing with the big boys in Atlantic City, like some really really good throwers, I'm realizing they're not having fun. This isn't a fun game for them. This is serious business. They're stressed out in that. And I'm like, that's no fun. You got to keep it fun. You got to keep the energy going. It can't all be about um, you're there to make money. It's like it's a job. I get it. But would you like to go to a job that everybody's miserable? No. Well, I don't want to be at a table that everybody's miserable. And if I'm the one causing that misery, I apologize. I apologize to my dice crew. I'm going to be more positive. I'm going to really focus. Now, when I'm focused in and I'm throwing, I don't like to be talked to. I'm in a zone. So, I want to keep to that. But I also realize, too, that sometimes I just got to stay loose and have fun. So why is that all about the don't bet better? Because the don't betters, they're very 99% of the don't players aren't always don't players. They go back and forth. But the true don't players are very quiet. They usually sit in the corner so they can sit with their don't pass in the corner there, the don't come in the corner, and they're playing the don't, and they're quiet about it. And that's a lot of respect because the whole table just lost and you're getting some money, and they could be hooting and hollering, and 1% do, and we got to get over that. But hey, they're making money. They saw something that nobody else did. They're making some money, and they're just going to be. And I'm fine with that. The one thing I don't like is the negativity. So if they are cheering, hey, they have a right to cheer just like us, but we're all miserable, right? But also too, if they're trying to influence my throw. So if I'm on a throw and that guy's going to be a jerk and he's going to put a don't come bet up so that it blocks my view, that's a different story. Then I don't respect that. I have respect for don't players. I don't care if they do or don't. I'm never watching what people are betting when I throw. I don't care. I'm concentrating on those dice coming to me, and I'm concentrating on my throw. So if the guy next to me, that's not my buddy, puts a big don't bet up there, I don't care. I really don't. In fact, I try and turn that into positive energy. Is you're about to lose a lot of money, guy, because I'm going to throw for a long, long time. So I uh, I have one story that we had a don't better. I mean, this guy was a big don't better, and he's over in that corner. And it started with my buddy over here, and we were working our way around, and we killed it. This guy lost so much money on don't betting. By the time he got to my fourth guy, and he had hit the hard ways a couple times and two more points, he just got his chips up and left. And I swear he must have lost thousands of dollars, thousands of dollars. He was all green. So sometimes it's not good to bet against us. And sometimes that feeling doesn't, sometimes that don't betting doesn't always work. So it's okay. But the only thing I don't like is the disrespect. One, our guys will never disrespect somebody that's a don't better. My buddy over here may say that may not be a good idea, or he does poke the bear every once in a while and be like, well, how many times are you going to go to that well, or something like that. But it's all in jest, and I just want to make sure everybody understands, as long as the don't betters aren't bothering you, try and focus on your game. That's all you can do. Don't worry about what anybody's betting. Just have a positive energy so you can have fun while you're doing this, okay? Remember, if you don't like to go to a work environment that's all negative, it should be the same thing in a casino. Don't go to a table that's all negative. Pick up and go somewhere else. So join me tomorrow. We're going to talk about the back rail, issues with back rail in different casinos, and how control players can work that magic. Just some tips. So join me tomorrow, and as always, my betting strategy, we don't discuss it here, whether I'm a don't player or a non-don't player. What I do know is that if I practice, I'm going to throw for a long, long time.